Hi everybody, my name's Khalil Renair and today we're looking at how you can stay active indoors. Now there are so many benefits to staying active indoors, and of course during these winter months, right, it's cold outside, it gets dark early, so it's a great way to get around those barriers. But also, as with any physical activity, not only are we more physically healthy, we can improve our mood, our mental and emotional health, right? Things like boosting our resilience, reducing stress, anxiety, even depression, as well as then a lot of work benefits, right? Like improving our performance, our productivity, even things like teamwork improve when physical activity levels increase. So how can we stay active indoors? Now there are so many ways to stay active indoors. For example, just looking in your home, right? Can you take the stairs a few times a day if you have stairs? Maybe on purpose, try and use the loo upstairs if you're living on multiple floors, or trying to go downstairs a few times to get a drink of water or a cup of tea. As well as then, we can do home workouts, right? And there are so many places to find guided home workouts, like YouTube. There are trainers on there who are really suited to beginners like Joe Wicks, through to then very intense trainers as well. So worth looking on YouTube for some free workouts there, as well as then some Sport England campaigns and active partnerships campaigns. The things like This Girl Can or We Are Undefeatable, where This Girl Can has inspiring stories and guided workouts directed for people who identify as women and girls, but again, I don't identify, and I find those really helpful and fun. There are Disney dance classes on there, through to then We Are Undefeatable for anybody with long-term physical health conditions and how you can start moving slowly into your day. As well as then, of course, looking at your local gyms, sports clubs, community centres, right? Have you always wanted to play a bit of badminton or volleyball or basketball, or just join a gym class with like-minded people? Again, all of this stuff does take a bit of effort to try and look out for, but again, places like active partnerships websites or your local council, or just Googling for local gyms and classes can be a really great way to see that landscape of different options. Most importantly though, it's about finding something that you think you could realistically do regularly and that you'll enjoy, right? And so with that big list, it's important for you to think about, what are some of my barriers to actually doing this stuff, right? I'm sure a lot of what I've mentioned isn't new, but you might go, because I haven't had the time or the effort, or I've felt a little bit daunted to go and try this by myself. And so what I want you to do is kind of pause the video, or after the video, write down, what are all of your barriers, right? And just be really honest with yourself. Right? I'm a bit nervous, I'm a bit scared, or unwilling to maybe spend a little bit of money to do that gym class that I ideally want to. And it's really helpful to kind of see that. Then on the flip side, right, what are some of your enablers? What are the things you think could help you become more active indoors? Is it just knowing where to go, right? I know that I really love that trainer online. They're really suited to me, or the campaign really speaks to me, and so great, I don't have to think about it. Would it be doing it with friends? Would it be maybe paying some money so that you feel accountable and almost like you have to show up, you can't really get away with it too much? Whatever those enablers are and the things that you think will help you. Maybe not so sustainable, but driving to the gym or taking the bus instead of walking in the cold, because you know that's really the thing that stops you, right? So write those down. And lastly, I want you to think about, what are some of the actions and immediate things you're going to put in place after this video, right? Is it, you know what, I'm just going to try and take the stairs at least 10 times today, or I'm going to spend 2 hours this week trying to find online trainers that really speak to me, and I'm going to commit to doing at least one beginner's workout every week, right? And it's non-negotiable. And we've seen that some of those action plans, when people really commit to them, make them non-negotiables based on the benefits that they're going to get, is really where this sticks, right? So I want you to really focus on what are those benefits that you're going to get and the reason why you're watching this video. As always with all of this stuff, if you're not actually going through these activities and exercises, so writing your barriers down, your enablers, your actions, and actually really committing to yourself, right, to put this stuff in place, it's not going to work. And we've seen, working with hundreds of organizations, that commitment and going through this process is really where that difference comes. So I really invite you to either go back and go do that activity around the action plan template, or pause the video, and come back to it a little bit later when you have some time. But really, please do put this stuff in place. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.